One of the M&A guys that I was talking with, in fact, it was Bob Grewal, who we had on the show here, told me about, because he was asking, what type of entity is the business? Is it an LLC or this or that and the other? And this one happens to be an LLC, like most everything I have. But I mentioned that we do have one business that's not for sale that is a C Corp. And he's like, how long ago did you form the C Corp? And I told him, it's like, this is like 20 plus years. He's like, okay, all right. Well, if you ever sell that one, he's like, I think you can, there's a huge tax break on capital gains tax when you sell small business shares in a C Corp. And it's called, he's like, just make sure you tell your accountant 1202. That's the magic number. Yeah. And he said, if you formed your C Corp in the last, let's say 5 years or something like that, you can sell it and pay no federal income tax on the shares. He's like, that's why a lot of these, like Silicon Valley type startups that are going to grow a business but not earn any revenue, not earn any income. They'll have revenue, but it'll be a wash. If they're going to be at a loss or at a net neutral, they will form it as a C Corp so that, when they sell it to, somebody for $100 million or whatever, they walk away without paying any taxes on that.
Yeah, it's called the Small Business Stock Gains Exclusion.
There you go.
That's fascinating.
Right?
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, we got to put that in the show notes.
It's in the show notes. Yep. He's like, just whisper the words 1202 to your accountant and they'll take care of the rest. But yeah, he's like, nobody knows about this thing. You didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. Like nobody ever told us before. He's like, but this is how these deals are all happening. And it just completely skirts around paying any federal tax. He made sure every time he said it, it was federal, because states are still going to come in and get their fair share or their share. Whether we agree that it's fair or not is sort of irrelevant.